Ambulance number 10. I repeat, ambulance number 10. We have yet another Roy Keane victim. I repeat, another Roy Keane victim.
We're introduced to the king of French football, Eric Cantona, and he's currently looking after his best friend's son, Kylian Mbappe, in a fucking lab.
Oui, baguette, Mbappe. Your hairline is immaculate. You'll be one of the best football players in the world. Mbappe.
And that's when the French king discovered a kid who had not only a better hairline, but he also had better footballing potential than Prince Mbappe.
This is impossible. I must have this child exiled immediately.
And that's when the French king got his best friend, Roy Keane, to not only get his own revenge, but to injure Haaland's dad to the point where he could never have kids again. But little did he know that this would lead to the creation of a monster that nobody could control. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop the theme song there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the series where we will be taking a look at some of football's most iconic moments and how they could be made out to be an anime.
And today we shall learn about how the actions of a single man have led to the creation of the most OP footballer on the planet right now, Haaland.
Now there are three very important characters in this episode. Erling Haaland. I don't care if you don't watch football. If you don't know who this guy is, then you're beating your meat way too much, bruv. Alfie Haaland, better known as Haaland's dad. Like, no offense, bro, but I mean, your son is just tearing up your history, bruv. And let's not forget the villain of the story, Roy Keane. Easily one of the most polarizing footballing figures you will ever see. This guy is like the Nagato of football. Mr. This world shall know pain. Yeah, no shit, bruh. This man's theme song is literally I break legs for fun. The only way you'd like this guy as a player is if he supported United. Other than that, there's just something wrong with you.
But to understand where it all started, we need to run it back, my driller.
Roy Keane chases down Haaland, but in an attempt to tackle him, he miskicks and trips himself, leading to a knee injury that could have ended his career. Now don't get me wrong, football injuries are extremely serious, but this has to be one of the weakest ways to go out as a footballer. He literally injured himself because he couldn't kick this guy, bro. Now after this happened, Haaland walks over and basically tells him to stop being a pussy. But it actually turned out that Keane would be injured for a whole year. That was a disgusting injury. And let's just say that my man did not take that injury too well. Now I'm about to show you why this man is literally the definition of petty.
I feel that the year out has almost refreshed you.
I'd like to think so. You know, I was out of the game for 9-10 months, and I just knew that when I got back I'd appreciate it a lot more.
Roy Keane and Alfie Haaland meet yet again.
Your little pussy belongs to me.
And 6 minutes into the game, one of football's most horrific tackles comes to life. Yeah, I don't even know if I can show this shit, but that was disgusting, bro. And you know what makes it worse? I'd waited long enough. I hit him hard. This man literally sat, waited for 3 years. 4 years. Just so he could make a comeback tackle on this man. Do you know how petty that is? The anime villain syndrome went way too far in this case, bro. That tackle was so fucking hard that he probably destroyed all of the semen left in his nuts, bro. This man took no shit, bro. He is literally the definition of the more you fuck around with me, the more you'll find out.
Fight back, nigga!
Dude, Keane, you can see he's not moving. Just leave him alone.
Fight back, nigga!
Now technically that tackle didn't end his career, but he never played another full game of football for the rest of his life. And after that, my man went and started working as a CEO in a factory, bruv. That actually shows how deep football can get, you know. And putting on that utility vest with those dusty buckled shoes was the last straw for my guy.
Yeah, I know he busted my semen and broke my leg, but I had one thing he'd never see coming: my son.
Unfortunately for him, 1 year before Roy Keane absolutely busted his semen, Erling Braut Haaland was brought into the world. And this is where Project Fuck United finally began.
Listen, Erling, I will train you to be the best striker in the world. Now listen, every time I say Roy Keane, you do 5 finishing drills, and every time I say United, you go on another 10k.
I can't do it anymore, Father.
Roy Keane.
Roy Keane.
I said Roy Keane, boy.
It was amazing. Mulder was his first professional club, and he was already outclassing first-team players. I mean, at the age of 10, he already looked like a full-grown man. I think there might be something wrong with him, though, because every time I mention Roy Keane, he starts randomly doing shooting drills.
Haaland played Honduras in an under-20 World Cup game, and this is where he made his name known to the world. Right before the fucking game, this guy's dad was probably like,
Erling, you can take off the restraints. Everything. Don't hold back.
But father, you told me to only play serious once I make it to the big leagues.
It is fine. Show them your strength. Finally, father said I can play seriously.
Judging by the team sheet, Norway's gonna be an easy win for us. I can't wait to get through to the next stage.
they won 12-0, and he scored 9 of them.
Oh my god.
What the fuck has his dad been feeding him? After that game, this guy was moving like Isagi. Half of the motherfuckers in that other team didn't even go on to play football anymore after that game, bro.
His power level's too high. There's no way someone like this should exist.
This game was easily the moment when Haaland realized that he is him. And not just him, but the whole world as well. Because after this under-20 game, everybody was talking about my man. That same year, this guy was pulling absolute masses in the Champions League with Salzburg. Like, who the fuck even is that, bro? This guy was busy outscoring people like Lewandowski and Ronaldo.
Tonight you became the youngest player in UEFA Champions League history to score a first-half hat-trick. How are you feeling right now?
I feel very good.
Father, I am doing as you say. I am raw dogging the Champions League and scoring 9 goals in under-20 World Cup. I will still work hard, but please, father, can we stop this training? You say you are working harder. Then tell me, what is this?
Kan dere slutte å prate så mye? Da blir det ikke noe løye. Prat heller om verdenskrig.
I'm fucked.
Det er mye viktige gutter. Jeg er
No more music videos.
So after this guy ends up using Salzburg for some UCL clout, he ends up moving to Borussia Dortmund, one of the biggest clubs in Europe. And my favorite Haaland moment came when this guy had barely played 10 games for the club. PSG were playing against Dortmund in the UCL. Everybody was talking about Neymar, Mbappe.
Erling, my son, everybody is talking about this Ninja Turtle looking ass motherfucker. It is about time that you made your name known and you dethroned this absolute fraud.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. I said
Bro, this man rattled the frame of the goal with a ball. A ball! Do you know how stupid that is? The amount of power behind that shot was disgusting. After this match, it's like the Haaland versus Mbappe debate just blew the fuck up. And personally, I'm Team Haaland.
Sorry, can't do this.
This is absolutely diabolical behaviour.
Now, after only 2 seasons with Dortmund, almost every big team in Europe was knocking on this man's door. But of course, there was only one choice for my man.
Father, look, a contract from Real Madrid. Fuck Madrid. We only pick Man City.
They've reached an agreement in principle for the signing of Erling
Haaland to Manchester City is a done deal.
He has chosen to join Manchester City.
What does this mean for the world of football next season?
It means the Premier League is in the trenches, Mark. Making this guy link up with KDB should be illegal. His dad had been having wet dreams about this day for years. And in his case, wet dreams do come true. When you signed for City, what was going through your head at the time?
I don't know. At the time, it's like somebody told me to do it.
Now fast forward to later on that year, and finally it was Manchester City versus Manchester United. The day that this man had been training Erling for. It was in his blood by now. He knew what he had to do. And oh, he did not disappoint.
3 home hat-tricks in a row! Haaland, Haaland, 6 Haaland,
There ain't no fucking way, boy.
Haaland, hey, Haaland, Haaland, Österreicher unbekannt von Berliners Hexenland. Haaland, hey, Haaland, Haaland, jeder Schuss, der ist ein Tor, weil sich Neymar Haaland, hey, Haaland.
3 goals and 2 fucking assists. Bro, 6-3! That is a humiliating score in the Premier League, fam. His dad is so happy. Just look at the grin on his face, bro. This man is lucky that the camera isn't pointing towards his pants, because that shit is probably flooded with nut right now. Imagine how Roy Keane must be feeling, bro. A literal sperm cell of the man you tried to destroy years ago has literally fermented, grown up, and come back to destroy the team that you dedicated your life to. Oh my god. But what's scary is that this is only the first season of Haaland in the Prem, which means that Keane is definitely going to be suffering a lot more. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I just want to say something. I do apologize for being gone for so long, bro. I got sick and then university just had me on a fucking leash like some bitch. And also I just want to say thank you so much for 3K. You guys are absolute legends. But other than that, it's been your boy Prof Tate. Love, peace. Go on about your days with some horse cock energy. And goodbye.